So in this video, we are going to learn how to notify team on Google Chat for cash-free payment. Let's say you are a business owner and you are using Cashfree as a payment gateway to collect the online payments. Now you want that whenever a new payment is received in Cashfree, you want to send a notification on Google Chat to share the same payment detail with your team member. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a new payment will be received in our Cashfree account, automatically all the details of the customer who made the payment and the payment details will be sent as a message on Google Chat, and our team members will be notified for the same payment. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my cash-free payment gateway. Now I want that whenever we receive a new payment using this cash-free payment gateway, I want to send the details of the payment as a notification and share it with my team members on my Google Chat space. For that, we have to connect cash-free payment gateway with Google Chats. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. After coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, we'll just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as Cashfree to Google Chat. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our cash-free account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever we are going to receive a new payment in cash-free, automatically the details of the same payment will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using the same Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the same payment and send it as a message on our Google Chat space to notify our team members. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window, in Choose app for search for Cashfree, just select it. After selecting Cashfree, in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as Payments. Then after that, here you can see a webhook URL is given by Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, we have to basically add this webhook URL in our Cashfree account, so that whenever a new payment will be received, the details can be get or is received inside Pabbly Connect. Now to add this webhook URL in Cashfree, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your Cashfree account. After coming to Cashfree account, first we'll go to Developers tab, and after coming to the Developers tab, we will go to Webhooks. After coming to Webhooks, here you will see a list of all the webhook URLs which we have already added. To add a new one, just click on this Add Webhook Endpoint button, and here it is asking us for the endpoint URL. Here under endpoint URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And after that, in webhook version, select the latest version, and then we just have to click on Test over here. After clicking on Test, Cashfree is sending a test response, a dummy response to this webhook. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see the test value is successfully received. This means this webhook URL is correct. Now after adding this webhook URL, click on Continue over here. And after clicking on Continue, it is asking us for the policy details. So the first thing it asks us is the retry policy. That if while sending the new payment details from Cashfree to Pabbly Connect, if it fails, then how many times it is going to retry sending the data. So we are just going with the default values of 3 retries. Then we have to select the event, that on happening of what event in Cashfree, we want to send the details to Pabbly Connect. So here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see in the help text, it is mentioned that we have to select the event as payment success. So we'll just search for the same event over here, payment success, success payment. Just select this event, and in this way, we are telling this webhook setup that whenever we are going to receive a successful payment in Cashfree, we want to send the details of that payment to Pabbly Connect, basically to webhook URL. Then just click on continue and click on save. And in this way, a webhook URL is successfully added in our cache-free account. Now after this, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on this recapture webhook response button. And now it has changed to waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new payment being received from Cashfree. So let's do it. We will just go to a Cashfree account and we will go to payment form section. And we are going to make a dummy payment. I have created a payment page, a payment form for marketing ebook over here. So I'll just open the payment page, checkout page over here, and this is the page. Now let's make a dummy payment. Let's say the name of the person is demo user, the email address is this, and this is a dummy mobile number which we are entering. The age is, for example, 25, and the next question city is, for example, Bhopal. So on this checkout page which we have created using Cashfree, we have entered the details of a dummy user. Click on this Pay Securely button, and after clicking on it, we are going to make a test payment. Let's make a test payment using card. Let's enter the test card details. The card holder name is test. Proceed to pay, and we are going to enter the test payment OTP as well. Now after entering all of these details, you can see that just now we are receiving a new payment on our Cashfree account and the payment is received. Now as we get a new payment in our Cashfree account, we will see instantly within seconds on our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you will see the details of the same payment. Here you can see we have the response type as payment success webhook. Then after that, we have the date and time, that at what date and time this payment was received. We'll scroll down further and you can see some other details, like we have the status of the payment, that the payment was success. We have the payment method, that was debit card over here. And after that, we'll scroll down further. We have the card details too. After scrolling, we have the amount of the payment, we have the currency, we have the unique payment ID. Then we will get the details of the customer, details of the person who made the payment. Like we have received the name, email address, and phone number of the user who actually made the payment. This means the automation workflow which we have created, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the details of the customer who made the payment and with the payment details on our Pabbly Connect workflow. So from Cashfree, we have successfully received the data in Pabbly Connect. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send these same payment details and basically the details of the customer who made the payment as a message on our Google Chat space. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we'll search for Google Chat. Just select it. After selecting Google Chat, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Create Message and click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, it is asking us Chat Webhook URL. Now what we have to do to connect our Google Chat space with Pabbly Connect, first we have to generate a webhook URL in our Google Chat space and enter the same webhook URL over here. Now to generate a webhook URL, just go to your Google Chat space, just click on this name over here and from the drop down, go to Apps and Integration. After coming to Apps and Integration, you can see this option of webhooks. Click on this Add Webhook over here, give this webhook a name, let's say I'll name it as Pabbly over here, or you can name it as, for example, Payment Notification. Then if you want, you can add an avatar URL. You can basically set any image as the avatar of this webhook or this bot which we are creating. But right now we are just ignoring. We'll just click on save. And as we click on save here, you can see this webhook URL is generated. After this, we'll just copy the same webhook URL from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here under Chat Webhook URL. So what we have done in our Google Chat space, we have generated a webhook URL and entered the same webhook URL over here. Then it is asking us for the message, that what is the message we want to send on our Google Chat space. So I want my message to be, hello team. Okay, so this is the kind of message with all of these details I want to send on my Google Chat space. Hello team, we have received a new payment on Cashfree. And we are going to mention the customer name over here, that what is the name of the customer whose payment we have received. We are going to mention the customer email, mobile number, amount, payment ID as well. Now, if you want, you can mention some other details too. Now here in this message, what we have to do, we have to basically add the details or the responses of a new payment which we have received from Cashfree in the trigger step. So what we have to do, one by one, here from the trigger step responses, we have to basically send the data like the customer name, mobile number, email, amount. We have to send all of these details and map it over here into this Google Chat action step in the message field. Now to do this, what we have to do, we'll just click on this field of message, and here in front of customer name, here in the drop down you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Cashfree of a new payment. Out of all of these responses, we'll just search and select the response of the name of the customer and it will be mapped. In this way, whatever customer name is going to be entered on the Cashfree checkout page, the same details, the same name will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and we are going to send the same name as a message on Google Chat Space. So we will just click here in front of customer email, and from the drop down from Cashfree responses, select the response of email and map it. And we are going to use the same process of mapping for rest of the fields. Here we are going to map the mobile number, then we are going to map the amount of the payment over here. The amount was $5.99, and then the payment ID as well. So in this way, you can basically map all the details over here of a new payment which we are receiving from Cashfree in the Pabbly Connect Triggers tab. After creating the message and mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that this message is now sent on our Google Chat Space whose webhook URL we have added. So let's check it. We'll just go to a Google Chat Space. We'll go to the same space over here. And yes, here you can see that just now using the same webhook, a new message is sent. The message is, hello team, we have received a new payment on Cashfree. And we have the name of the same customer, we have the email address, phone number, amount, and payment ID. This means the automation workflow between Cashfree and Google Chat, which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once. For that, what we are going to do, I'll go back to my Cashfree account, copy the same link, and we are going to make another test payment over here. This time, the name of the person is Test Dummy. This is the email address of this person. And then this is another dummy mobile number which we are entering. The age is, for example, 40 this time. The city is Delhi. So just now we are going to enter the details of a dummy user. And after entering all of these details, let's click on Pay Securely. We are going to use the test card to make the payment, proceed to pay, and the payment is done. After this, let's enter the test OTP as well. And here we can see that we have successfully made the payment. So just now we made a payment on our Cashfree account. On our Cashfree account, a new payment is received. And we will see as we receive the new payment, instantly within seconds, a message is sent on Google Chat. And yes, here you can see that instantly on our Google Chat space, this message is sent. And in this message, you can see the details of the same customer. We have the same name, same email, same phone number, same amount, and same payment ID. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to capture a new payment in Cashfree, automatically the payment details will be sent as a message on our Google Chat space as a notification. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.